This bag is made by joining together 3 motifs. And corners are worked after completion. Attach buttons and the strap. Please watch the demonstration. Chain 4 to start. Join with a slip stitch in the first chain to form a loop. Work double crochets in this chain ring. Make 3 chains as beginning chain. Work 2 stitches downward. A group of double crochets is completed. Work 3 chains. Work the second group. This round has a total of 4 groups. Move slightly as you crochet. After completing the last group, work 1 chain stitch, and work 1/2 double crochet in the beginning chain position. Pick up 2 threads. Round 1 is complete. Move on to round 2. Chain 3 to begin. Work 1 double crochet in this hole. Work 1 double crochet in the beginning chain position. Work 1 stitch in each stitch position. Work 2 double crochets in the corner hole. Three chain stitches. 2 double crochets. After completing the double crochets, work 1 chain stitch. And work 1/2 double crochet in the beginning chain position. The next round requires a color change. First, work an incomplete half double crochet, yarn over and insert the hook into the stitch. Take the new yarn. Make a slip knot. Draw the loop through. Pull tight the yarn you're changing. Pay attention, don't make this hole too big. This is how you change the yarn. Work the next round, chain 3 to begin. When working the first and third stitches, catch the yarn you changed. 1, 2, 3, 1st, work a double crochet in this hole. As you continue crocheting, carry this yarn tail along. In the next round, switch back to the previous color. First, make a chain stitch, then work an incomplete half double crochet. Pull the previous yarn tail through. Pull tight the yarn you're changing. Continue crocheting, and as before, catch the yarn tail on the first and third chain stitches of the beginning chain. Finish this round. The next round will continue with this same color. Work a chain stitch and a half double crochet. When making the turning chain, continue to catch the previous yarn tail. Switch colors for the next round and crochet as before. Follow the previous method to complete this round. Finally, switch colors again. Leave a 5 cm tail of the previous yarn that you won't need anymore, then cut the yarn. Carry this yarn tail from back to front. As you continue crocheting, weave this yarn tail in with your work. Crochet 2 more rounds with this yarn tail, and at the end of the final round, work 3 chain stitches. Join with a slip stitch to finish. Pull tight, enlarge the loop. Pull the yarn ball through the loop. Leave the first yarn tail about 3 times the length of the outer edge of the piece. For the other 2 tails, leaving around 40 cm in length will be enough. Follow this method to complete the other 2 pieces. Once all the motifs are crocheted, sew them together. Take the 2 motifs with the shorter reserved yarn tails. Place the corner with the yarn tail on top, because the long reserved yarn tail will be used for sewing. Sew these 2 sides of the motif with the long yarn tail to the 2 sides of the motif on the left. Then sew the remaining 2 sides to the 2 sides of this lace trim. All sewing is done by picking up the back loops only. When sewing, first insert through the chain space. And sew through the middle chain stitch. Similarly, pick up the corresponding back loops only. Then insert into the adjacent chain stitch. Match the stitch positions one by one, inserting into the back loops of both front and back layers. Sew it all the way through using this method. After sewing, tie a knot with the yarn tails. Leave about 5 cm in length and cut off the excess. Next, crochet the corner triangle. Start from the middle chain space at the bottom. Draw the yarn loop through. Make 3 chain stitches as the beginning chain. Crochet 2 first, then release the loop. Insert the hook into the stitch at the edge of the right side motif, draw the loop through, then crochet the 3rd stitch. After completing, work 2 double crochets into the chain space below. Next, go to the stitch at the left side edge. Make a slip stitch. Pull tight. Continue by making 3 chain stitches as the beginning chain, crochet 2 stitches first. Release the loop and turn the workpiece over. Skip 1 stitch. Draw the loop through starting from the second stitch position. Crochet the third stitch. The beginning chain is done, now work into the stitch below. Make a double crochet. Continue with a double crochet into the next stitch. Now you've reached the beginning chain position, work 2 stitches into it. Pick up the braid. Then go to the side edge. Skip 1 stitch, make a slip stitch into the second stitch position. Pull tight. The second row is completed. Continue to crochet the third row, make a chain 3 to start, work 2 stitches, then release the loop. Skip 1 stitch and draw the loop through. Work into the third stitch. Once completed, make a double crochet into this stitch. Continue working down with 3 stitches. The braid next to it is the beginning chain position. Work 2 stitches into it. Skip 1 stitch and make a slip stitch. Pull tight. The third row is done, now proceed to the fourth row. Work 2 chain stitches first. Turn the work piece. Skip 2 stitches and draw the loop through. Work into the third stitch. Then adjust the stitch and make a double crochet. Work 2 stitches out from the beginning chain position. Make a slip stitch into these 2 stitches. The fourth row is completed, and the last row will be worked in the same way as this row, 2 chain stitches. Skip 2 stitches and draw the loop through. Draw through the third stitch. Then pick up the stitch and make a double crochet. Work 2 stitches out from the starting position. Finally, skip 2 stitches and make a slip stitch. Work a chain stitch to secure. Leave a 5 cm yarn tail, and cut the yarn. The corner on this side is done. And the other side will be worked in the same way. Do not cut the yarn when completed. Once the corner on the other side is completed, start crocheting the bag button. Make 2 chain stitches as the beginning chain. Turn the work. Work a double crochet from the second stitch position. The decrease is done. Continue with 7 double crochets downward. Finally, work another double crochet decrease. First, make 2 incomplete double crochets, yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. The first one is done. Now work the second stitch. Yarn over and pull through in once. The first row is done. Now start the second row. Make 2 chain stitches as the beginning chain, turn the work. Work a double crochet from the second stitch position. Crochet this row evenly. The second row is done. Continue to the third row, make 3 chain stitches as the beginning chain, turn the work. Crochet the back side even with double crochets. The third row is done. Continue working back and forth. Crochet several rows of double crochets evenly, work into the 2 strands at the beginning chain position. Once completed, break the yarn, the bag button is done. Now start edging from the right side of the button. Start with a chain space. Make 1 chain stitch as the beginning chain. Work 3 single crochets into the same stitch, and weave in the starting yarn tail while crocheting. Leave the previously reserved yarn tail for now. Later, pick up stitches one by one and work single crochets correspondingly. When reaching the button position, work 2 stitches from the side of each row. Adjust the edge by crocheting posts or stitches. After completing the last 2 stitches of the final row, then pick up the stitch at this edge and crochet 2 stitches. Work single crochets correspondingly into the middle stitches. At the beginning chain position, pick up 2 strands and crochet 2 stitches. At the side position, crochet 2 stitches and complete the side of the buttonhole. Later, pick up stitches one by one and crochet single crochets to finish. When reaching the corner triangle position on the other side, after completing the corresponding stitches of the motif, then work the corner triangle. Complete the corresponding stitches, skip the slip stitch position, and do not crochet there. After everything is done, pick up the stitch and finish with a slip stitch. Pull tight and cut the yarn. This completes the edging. Finally, secure the button at around the third row position of the corner triangle. Fasten it between 2 double crochets. Then use the reserved yarn tails on both sides to attach the strap. This is the making method of this shoulder bag.